Hello and welcome to the Fishing Guide Podcast. I'm your host, Brad Wiegmann. I'm trying to get a handle on these three. I give up. You guys do whatever you want to do. We're going to talk about reel handles. And the reason why we're talking about reel handles is because there's so many different options. We have 5 on this table alone. Or maybe we should count that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, the good news is I can count to 2, but Lance can count to 8. Because he always has 8 rods out.
Mm-hmm. But that doesn't mean he can count. He knows, he knows he's got that many slots. So he hangs them up there.
I got you.
You keep 10 in the boat.
16 minnows.
When you meet him at the storage, he's putting them up because he puts them in the holders to make sure he's got enough on the deck.
Start with you, Lance. I brought out, this is the new 18-footer, and then I didn't bring the 20 because it's basically the handle's the same. But talk about this handle and about how you're using that for fishing.
Well, I mean,
and why it's different. It's different than these other handles.
I mean, it's a foam handle, and I mean it's good for sitting in the rod. You know, it seems to hold up good, better than a cork handle. Right. I mean, I also like to sometimes put my hooks in them.
Right.
You know, if I'm wanting to get somewhere real quick, like a rigging spot, I'll take the hook, put it in there, and so it's easy to put away. So, but it's I mean, they hold up good, and I mean,
what kind of rod holders do you have on your boat?
What I use is I with my newer boat, I've gone to high-tech stuff. Rod holders.
Okay.
It's just the thing that comes over the crops the top like that and just sits
more or less used to U shape.
Yeah.
Right.
And it just sits in there and just latches in, and I mean they're just, and they're not very bulky. It's just a real solid rod handle, All
right.
But
this is the new one that they got out.
Yeah.
We've had this 16-footer, for years. They're great rods. The 16-footer are great rods, but these will have a little bit more backbone. Where the other ones,
that 20's got.
I get.
It's feel like it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Until they came out with this, I was really fixing to order
the 16s.
No, I was going to order the Caps and Coleman rod tip, the last section off of their rod, and put it on my my power troll pose, because it's got the PTSs.
Right.
I'd have so I'd take my rods from trolling and just change the tip, and I was going to use them for spider rigging. But now that we've come out with this, I just have not got mine ordered yet. I'm fixing to get 20-footers.
Okay.
For my spider rigging.
Yeah, when I quit spider rigging, they start coming out with cool stuff. I know a dock owner would love this.
But I like. I
mean, you got 3 sections you can poke them with.
Yeah.
You break one.
This pole here. I mean, this pole here. Even it being an 18-footer, if you was using 18-footer, if you was using this rod as 18-footer, even a 20-footer for spider rigging, and for whatever reason you feel that you needed to just start pitching on them or whatever, this pole here, you can pick it up in live scope. You can pitch on them.
John Harrison. John Harrison did
John
real good.
Mayo, I think, is using it as well. So,
you can send the pole with it.
I mean, it's the backbone that's got, and I like the 16-footers as well, but Lance and I have talked about it over the last couple of 3 years, especially with my customers. I mean, we get used to them, and we deal with them every day, and we know what we got to do. We can choke up on the rod a little bit and go ahead and lift them or get out some line and that sort of thing. But the customers, they got one mindset. It's a fish on, and and you need to pull it one way to keep it out of the other line or whatever. And this is going to really help on that.
That takes us up to you, Payton, because you even gonna. You stuck your own reel on there.
Yeah.
There's always one that's over the limit.
That's right.
So
this is it. This is the one that's put me over the limit a bunch of times. This has made me who I am right here. This is my baby. I mean, like I said, if this is the only pole I could ever have the rest of my life anywhere in the world, it'd be this one, the Sharpshooter 6.
And tell us why you like that So
I don't know.
is it
It
the
just
cork
melts in
handle,
my
or-
hand. I don't know. It's like part of my body.
It's not a bulky.
No,
rod either.
it's just light, and I can do so much with it. I can cast. I can, like I said, shoot far underneath docks. I even like shooting under laydowns or getting back where nobody else is casted to that day. I mean, I can do everything with it. Bass fish with it, trout fish with it.
Yeah.
I mean, just
So do
everything.
you like the fact it's cork more than what you like? if
Yeah,
it was
I like to
EVA
feel the
foam?
cork handle.
Right.
I mean, it'd float too because I've knocked them in the water.
It's got the cutout. If you
Yeah,
want it.
I mean, I don't. I need to ask them what that's for because
It's
obviously,
for you to put your finger right there.
Yeah,
so you can feel the bait.
I think it's
You
like
can
a
feel it better,
for
so you-
sensitivity. You can feel with it.
It's it's supposed to be able to feel the bait better through the.
yeah, if I was to like jig with it, yeah, maybe or something. But I always tell people that's there for looks. Think you ask questions. But no, this is it. This is my bread and butter. Everybody should have a sharpshooter 6 in their boat.
All right.
So
All right. Greg, you're next. You can pick from one of these or which one.
Well,
do
I
you
haven't
use?
tried the new one here yet. The tree thumper.
Yep.
I
That's
don't
with
know,
the bottom reel seat.
I mean that. Yeah. Are they making it in the normal reel seat too, or is it just a reel
Yeah,
seat?
Not that I know of. That's it right there.
Because
So like 10 foot and 11 foot is what they make that in.
I mean, I'm not going to say I won't like the rod, but I'm not crazy. The way I fish, I'm not crazy about a rear seat because I don't use a spinning rod when I'm using a long pole.
Right.
I use the bait caster, and I'm just more prone to having it here rather than now. If you're pulling the line and needing line, that the rear seat's the way to go because you got full control of the rod that way. But
And that's been the jive on this is this is the one. This is my favorite pole, but that bottom reel seat, and because it's really light and it's balanced real well.
right.
But the thing is, like
the 50?
not over 14 foot. Like everything you fish here is under, and so when you hold it up and stuff, and you're standing up, then you
That'd
don't
be a
really.
good brush pile pole.
Yeah, you really don't use that much. Or if you're like standing timber, like way back in.
I might have to
say,
give me one of
creek.
them and try for brush pile fishing.
Yeah, for brush pile fishing. Have a couple others that different seats that are inside here. This is the Ultima rod right here, and this is
It's got the new handle.
Yeah, got that grip that's on there. I know John Mayo, he uses the 8-footer, and he loves this rod, and so he can throw really small jigs. But have you tried any of these yet?
Have
with
not.
this grip?
I've just used the blue diamond. That's
yeah,
Right.
But I haven't gotten one of those yet.
I haven't got one of
Try.
those tried yet.
And that takes us to the traditional.
John Godwin. I've got.
that
I've got
reel's
the
pretty cool
split.
too.
Huh?
That reel's cool looking.
Yeah, I like the reel really well, but I mean the rod's good. It's a good rod.
You can take
It's
that
just-
bass fishing right now. too.
Yeah,
I mean,
bass
it's
fishing.
both. I mean,
Yeah, actually down at Southtown Sporting Good, Larry sells a bunch of these rods.
yeah.
And because they're real affordable, but the rod tip on them is
Yeah.
it has
Yeah.
a really nice rod tip where it loads up.
Yeah, I know a
And
guy that's
so-
using those.
Heck yeah.
With his drop shot rigs.
Yeah, that'd be a perfect drop shot
Huh.
thing inside there. So those are like the different handles that are available. At least some of them that we've picked out right here.
You know the thing on B&M is they have so many good versatile rods. I mean, we could sit here and talk about B&M poles all day long. And
Yeah.
I mean, thank goodness we have a preference because we don't have room to store it, all that.
Everything.
Right.
But, I mean, really, you got from the Super Sam, they got the new one out.
Right.
People are using even for trolling and planer boards even. They,
Sam's super salty.
super
That's what
salty.
I use.
And I mean,
I didn't bring one out. It's just a
I'm just
regular
saying though,
cork
there is
handle.
just there's just such a number of good rods. I mean, they got the black diamonds, they got the blue diamond
Yeah.
that you're talking about. Blue diamond is really a good
Yeah.
rod, the 14-footer, and then black diamond 16. Overall, probably have the 14 and the 16 in my hand more than anything.
Yeah.
When it comes to long pole.
That's the one I like for vertical.
And,
Is the blue diamond?
Blue diamond.
Yeah.
Keep it rolling. I'm going to go get a blue diamond.
I mean,
I'm gonna try one of these, and I want to get one of these and try it on bus pile fishing,
Yeah.
vertical jigging on bus pile,
mm-hmm.
the thumper, and see how that all
Yeah.
turns out. But
Yep.
Overall, like I said, there you go. Is that a 14?
Yeah, that's the 13.
So we always call this 14. Is it 14?
it's actually 13 and a half.
I always call it 14.
Yeah,
13
it says
and a half.
142, but this one says 14 too, but there's some of them it says 13 something.
That's right.
You
know,
notice that?
I have
Yeah,
not
that's
had a
good,
problem with that.
This has
That
been
pole
a
at all.
overall.
Yeah.
This
Not
is,
a problem.
That's my favorite one.
overall. This is
I
probably
just-
the
Yeah.
most popular. I mean, I use this one a lot.
I mean, it's
And,
not an overly stiff rod. That's what I like. It's
You know,
not. It's I
For
like
customers and my
Yeah.
people, they use the 14.
It's
footer.
got that what I call the B&M, the bend.
Yeah.
It's like the BGJP. It has
Yeah.
that bend in it where it's that soft tip where you don't feel like you're going to rip the hook out of it, and it I'm able
So
to get
Brad-
the fish in.
Brad Cutter
That's the-
coordinates.
Coordinate.
That's
Why?
Yeah, see, this is
Yeah.
pretty like when
Yeah,
you want
well,
to
that-
coordinate your rod, your reel.
Brad's
I know
like
they-
Jacob Wheeler. He's got to coordinate.
That's my favorite color.
Crappie,
So.
Yeah.
crappie are very picky about
Yeah.
reel color.
I got your
Real
favorite reel
color.
today.
This also has a carbon graphite fiber handle,
Handle.
so it has. That's the reason why I went to get
Super
it.
light rod.
Was this handle is different than these other ones
Right.
because of the design on that, and the Black Widow has that same. It's going to be
Just
a
fine,
3-piece
just not
rod,
thinking of-
but it has that in there, so the feel is different inside there. So, but it does make a difference. I use a left-handed reel when I can find a good one on those. So that's 10 foot or 11. One or the other, I believe, is what they come in. Maybe it comes in different ones. Have you ever broke a rod?
Oh yeah.
You have?
Yeah, stupidity.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, stupidity.
Yeah, it's Bill Dance moment.
Is that when you backed into your storage and tried to make them
No,
3, 4, 5, 8 pieces?
no. This was just moving rods and had that isolating fan going.
Oh, really?
And I was putting them in, and I just was setting them down on the ground as I'm trying to shuffle rods, and I had that fan going just to circulate some air. Next thing I hear, kick, 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 kick. Oh. I have done that. I've snapped I've snapped some tips. Just stupidity. Never like on a fish. I've had
Right.
one. Well, I guess so, but it's still stupidity. I was watching live scope, and a gar decides to take a pole into my trolling motor, and that tore that pole up. It just got the line all into the trolling motor and ripped it off. But yeah,
I went ahead and put it on this tow motor I have now. But most generally, I do not put the little thing on the tow motor, the little leg. Touch
Oh,
the-
yeah.
The support.
Because I can't tell you how many times
you
you
bring it
lay
down.
your rod down, and then you bring your tow motor up, and it bumps it about right here, and then you don't even think nothing of it, and you get up there and you set the hook, and something's hitting you in the arm, and you just snap that thing off right there. That is just, and it's all you that done it.
Yeah.
I mean, so I finally like on my other tow motor, I took it off, but I've still got it on this one. So I haven't, knock on wood, I haven't broken one that way yet.
Yeah.
So.
Dock shooting, you can't tell me you haven't broken a bunch of those.
I broke the tips on.
Now,
them.
did you break it because the way you was fishing, or did you get frustrated and throw it
No,
down?
I didn't get frustrated. I was getting cocky and trying to get in there, and I'd slap something and hit it. A little too close, but that's how I broke it. My worst experience ever was when I was up in the Voca Holler, trolling crankbaits.
Oh, really?
Yep, I'm up there and I was catching them, and I mean, here come a wake boat, surf boat come through there. I cleared the first wave, but the second one, my rods went into the next wave, and when I come back up, snapped all 4 on one side.
Wow.
I'm like, you talk about dry heaving, and all that guy said, "Well, sorry." It's like, yeah, just $400, yeah.
yeah.
And
That's
on
my-
top of that, he's wakeboard over how many trees?
Oh, it was just we was tearing them up too, so we crippled by the rest of the day with just 4 poles. So that was my worst experience with poles breaking, but they get broke, but that's how it is.
I mean, the hardest thing I think is just getting them to you.
Yeah.
Because just getting a rod, because now the rods are 7 foot or they're 7.5 foot is the anniversary rod. And
Right.
so for that to get to you, the crappie cast, the Godwin rod is I think 7.5 foot. And so it's another one that is very long, very hard for them to ship some.
Oh, you just
stuff
talking about
like
getting the
that.
box and you see the UPS tire tracks over the top of it? What you talking about? Yeah,
Over
it's
the
like
top?
over the top of the box. You're like, there's tire treads on my box.
I
does
must
that
have a good UPS driver.
Oh, you must have. If you get,
Because
if
I
you
have,
get your
knock
stuff,
on wood,
So,
my stuff has always been
Yeah.
pristine. I mean, it's comes in and man,
It is most of the time, but there's always that one time it's like, what happened?
Maybe I got a
It
finger
fell
on
off the
UPS.
plane
right?
and the truck running over? I don't know.
and then you bring it up to when you bring it up and it says fragile,
It is
and
bent in
both
half.
ends are like in a U, and you're like, fragile.
Yeah.
Handle with care.
The interesting one to me is UPS.
He goes, I'm sure it was something nice, though. Yeah, I bet it was.
The interesting one with me from UPS is you get this notification or email or whatever.
Yeah.
It's been delivered, right?
Right.
And all this. And you get home, and where's it at?
Oh, the picture. Yeah.
It's-
That's
it's,
not my house.
You know, and that I didn't get a picture. It said it'd been delivered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm looking for the deal. So I call UPS and the next day, and they're like, "Well, we delivered it." And I said, "Well, if you delivered it, I guess you delivered to the wrong address or something." Because I said, "I do not have it. Where did you put it?" Well, it's at your front door. I said, "You didn't send me a picture. Where's my picture?" Normally I get a picture. So how do I know it's the front door? Yeah. So anyway, so I called the company up. It was the Fish Obsessed bracket that I was needing for my tow.
0 degree.
I mean, it's a little box like
Yeah,
this,
little white box.
And normally they send it USPS or FedEx.
Yep.
But it come UPS this time, and so I called him up and I said, "Hey man," I said, I really needing this, and I didn't get it yesterday like I was supposed to." And he said, "Man, I'll get it to you as quick as I can." So anyway, so I get a day or so later, I get another email. There's my package has been delivered. I get to the door, and there's 2 of them. I only ordered one, so they didn't deliver the first time. They found it, and when they brought the other one, they brought them both, delivered them both.
That works pretty good for you.
So, well, yeah.
Where's post come that way?
I called the guy when
Yeah.
I paid for it. I mean, I just felt like it was my right to pay for it, but I did pay for this second.
We do like UPS, though, and FedEx, all of them.
That's right.
You guys do good.
Absolutely.
It's
Yeah.
just
Y'all
funny
work
how they
hard.
deal.
That would be Cozy Cabin.
Yeah. We like all of y'all.
What's interesting with them, they can't back up. UPS, they can't back up.
They can't back up, so they don't get in accidents.
So they, if they pull in,
What?
yeah,
Right, so they don't back up.
They can
FedEx
back in,
backs
They
up,
can
but they
back
don't.
in your driveway just to a certain degree. But if they pull in your driveway, they're not allowed to back out on the road. But they won't back up in your yard and turn around because some people don't like that. So what's interesting is instead of them going ahead and backing in your driveway, they stop on the busiest street in town. Cars are just zipping through.
That's not good for them.
Yeah, exactly. And then they got to run up there and drop your package.
Oh, they don't like my Chewy boxes and with dog food in them.
I imagine.
Chewy boxes. How heavy are they?
Well, 80 pounds.
80 pounds.
Yeah.
At least your house
Oh,
is
that's
close
like-
to the road.
And they always send the smallest little girl to do it. I'm like, oh, I
Bless
feel
her
bad.
heart.
She hates me.
Yeah.
That's kind of like when my Minn Kota Quest came. And the
That's
guy,
what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
The
that
guy-
Minn Kota Quest came and it was right there, and I knew it was coming, so I was kind of
Yeah.
waiting around for it because I want to make sure I got it. And he got to get off, and I said, "I got this wagon." I took it out there. We'll just sit on that, and we put that on that wagon, and it has air tires, and those tires went to halfway down, and I was like, "Oh,
I had
Yeah, they're
a
heavy.
guy had one delivered to my house. The
Jeez.
West, and I had just pulled in. I seen UPS coming down the road, and I just pulled in. I just got out and dropped tailgate on the truck. He got out and he said, what's up? I said, put that tow motor right here. And he said, oh, it's not that bad. I can get it. I said, have you moved it yet? No.
He hadn't
I
moved
said,
it.
you're fixing to find out. And he opened that back door up and he's trying to scoot it around, get to the back deal. He says, can you just back that truck down here? Just put that so,
Back it up.
so we laid it down there.
That's funny.
What can we say? All we can do is we have to bring up one more thing because the tuna can man is here.
Tuna can.
Tuna can man can, because if the can man can, the can man will. And he is here. And so tell us about that wrap real quick. Wrap it up.
So that's my wife's company that she works for. She's operations manager for Fire and Smoke Society, and they make all kinds of different seasonings. They're based out of Little Rock.
Okay.
Seasonings are awesome, and I've really been promoting their fish fry for them. It's just phenomenal fish fry. It's
Right.
called Fishmonger. And my old wrap was starting to come off, and I decided to talk to them, and they're like, oh, yeah, we want to wrap that. We never wrapped a boat before.
Right.
So they use the same graphics as they use for their Fishmonger wrap, and
Right.
I think it looks pretty cool myself. So it's kind of catchy. One guy told me the other day, he said, I thought it was the Starkist tuna can. Like, with that swordfish on it. I was like, oh, yeah. So,
But it's not only the fish fry. I've been over at the cabin now for
Yeah.
2 weeks, and I cooked up some crappie the other night, pan-seared.
Ooh,
And they
nice.
have a fishmonger
Fishmonger.
lemon. Lemon.
It's
It's kind of like a lemon pepper, but it's not real lemony, and
Right.
it's spice to put on the fish. Put
Yeah.
that and they mix together
delicious mix.
on there, and their royal burger is good on hamburger, steak. I'm telling you, if it's beef, put it on there.
Their seasonings are awesome. So
It is. It
Yeah.
really is.
Greg should know. He's been eating everything.
Yeah.
Is that right?
I've gained about 4 pounds.
So
not
it's
bad.
it's been funny the last couple of weeks driving around the lake. People are like, "Who's that?" You can see them looking at you like, "What in the world?"
Well, the bad thing
Fishmonger.
about it now is
You
they
should be
can't.
throwing seasonings out to people
I got a
like
bunch in the
Christmas.
truck.
Like,
I'm gonna take care of
throwing it
people
out.
at the ramp this year.
There you
The
go.
thing about it is now is he won't be getting calls and I won't be getting calls of being accused of who's fishing because
Right, exactly.
we had the both same
Yeah.
Bobby Garland wraps
Yeah.
and people drive over 412. Do you ever work? I am at work. It'd be Payton, and Payton gets the same call.
I didn't fish today. Yeah, you did. Don't lie to me. I saw you.
And as you know, these guys always tell the truth of where they're fishing and what they're catching them on.
Yep.
Actually, these guys, that's the reason why they're on this podcast show is because they do. They're straight shooters. And so, and some of us are really sharp shooters.
That's right.
But that's the reason why it works so good because you guys are straight shooters. And so that makes a big difference. That takes us to Tackle Time. Tackle Time sponsored by PICO Lures. PICO Lures has a complete line of hard and soft baits. Yes, I use them. Yes, I catch fish on them. That's what I like to say. And of course, our guest Lance, he makes some homemade rigs, double minnow rigs. Yep, off of the Vanguard stuff. So you can check that out online at picolures.com. Another one of our sponsors is B&M Pole. And of course, they make a complete line. As you saw, all the rods that we were talking about, they're all B&M poles, and B&M reels too were on them. But you can find them at bnmpole.com. Lance,
Yeah.
if you want to tell them where they can get hold of you.
You can just look me up on Facebook, Lance Hughey, or you can just holler at me, 479-236-4105.
Can Man can do it.
Yeah, that's right. You can find me at Over the Limit Guide Service on Facebook. Yeah, it
There
is
we go.
officially changed now.
It's changed. All right.
Greg's Guide Service or 479-601-1683.
There you go. You can contact me at Brad Wiegmann on Facebook, or you can text me or call me at 479-756-5279. Like I always like to end the show, make sure you keep your hook sharp, lures in the water.